Welcome back to Pokemon FireRed. On the last episode, we arrived here at the Indigo Plateau, home of our final challenge where we fight the Elite Four, which I'll try to do today. I'm not sure if this is 2 episodes or not, but it is what it is. First things first, we got a lot of cash. I'm going to buy like 30 full restores. I don't think we're going to need this many, but might as well have them just in case. And we're going to buy like 10 revives. I'm going to buy some full heals as well. And so I did do some leveling off screen. I will show that in a second. There are a few changes to the team. Basically, so I got the second leftovers. I'm just going to, like, swap around the leftovers to whoever I think is going to be useful in the fight. So right now, Rachel has leftovers, even though her health is not that good. Her moves didn't change. Victoria learned Petal Dance over Acid. Petal Dance is like a grass-type Thrash. It's probably better than having Acid. Acid is bad. Vance is the same. Nicholas is not the same. He learned a Mega Horn over Thrash. Mega Horn, as you can see, really powerful Bug-type move, so that gives us some coverage against Psychic, I guess. And then Simon, I deleted Strength. In Fuchsia City, you can find a guy who will delete HMs for you. So I deleted Strength for Covet. Covet steals the foe's held item, which is not a very good strategy, but it is really funny when it works. So anyways, actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to take the leftovers off Simon and give them to Vance, because Covet does not work if you have a held item. So it's a good thing I thought of that. Now we're going to go all the way down to the bottom of our bag, give Vance the leftovers. So the first Elite Four member, black glasses really, huh? That's fine, we don't have another Dark-type move on the team. So the first Elite Four member is Ice-type, Lorelei. She has a lot of Water-types, which is why I'm leading with Rachel. So my strategy is to beat Lorelei, and then all her Pokemon will reach 0 health, and then all mine will not. And that's basically it. I do have 5 rare candies in the bag, rather. I could have used them, but actually, if your Pokemon is fainted and you use a rare candy, it does revive it, because it increases your max health. So, I don't know, I thought that might be useful. So we're just going to have a very easy strategy here. It's called use Thunderbolt until Lorelei's Pokemon all faint. So she has Dugong, Cloyster, Slowbro, and she has Jinx and, what's the other one? You know what it is. It's Lapras. So most of her Pokemon are weak to Electric, and if they're not weak to Electric, they're weak to... I mean, if they're not weak to Electric, they're Jinx, who is weak to, like, Shadow Ball. So we could always send in Simon if things get a little spooky. But I'm really not that worried for this fight. Although I will say that I think Lorelei does have... I'm not sure why you would send in Cloyster here. It dies to 1 Thunderbolt. You got me. I do think Lorelei probably has, like, the most comprehensive team out of the Elite Four, at least from what I remember. Like, her team... We're using Ice types, which, like, Ice is probably the worst type in every single Pokemon game. We're using Ice types. Her team is actually, like, fairly solid. She's got a lot of tanky boys on there, and they're all gonna know, like, Surf and Ice Beam and Blizzard, and, like, Jinx is not a bad Pokemon. Also my favorite League of Legends champion. Slowbro. Alright, we're gonna Thunderbolt this thing, and if it doesn't die, we're just gonna, like, rip a Thunder and hope it kills. This thing does have Amnesia, which will increase its special defense, which could be pretty obnoxious. Okay. I don't think a Thunderbolt is gonna... I don't know, that did, like, around 2/3. I think Rachel can live a Surf or a Psychic or something. So I think I'm just gonna rip the Thunder and hope it works. What a genius. Okay, so yeah, the Elite Four will use full restores, which, like, ideally she doesn't use any. But yeah, that's probably gonna happen. I imagine she's gonna send out Jinx now. Good job, level 48. If she sends out Jinx, which I think she will do, good chance. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. Rip another Thunder, why not? Good job, Rachel. It is 70% accuracy, so it's not, like, that likely. But good job. So Lapras is, like, really strong. Oh, yeah, I also have a Citrus Berry. Ooh, also Paralyzed. Let's go. Confuse Ray, really annoying. Just gonna switch out. So for some reason, the Citrus Berry in this game activates, like, at the end of the turn, I think, instead of when you get to low health. So she is gonna use it here. My sweet Covet strategy did not work out as I was planning, but I guess that's fine. Okay. So Paralysis is awkward. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, I'm confused. Sorry, I forgot. Paralysis is kind of awkward. So we'll just send in Simon, because Simon can, like, tank anything. And Simon does have Brick Break, so he does have a pretty significant advantage over these Ice types. Surf, that shouldn't do too much, because Simon's special defense is pretty cray-cray. Okay. Unfortunately, cannot Covet. That was my 6th strategy, by the way. That was the entire reason I taught Covet, was because I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I stole their Citrus Berries? That's a really good damage range. I think that might kill on a second one, and I don't think she's low enough to use a full restore. If this kills, this is, like, really good. Because Jinx is just probably going to die to 1 Shadow Ball. Wow, this looks like a really good Lorelei fight. Which, I wouldn't say I'm the most scared for Lorelei, but she definitely could have, like, destroyed me if I wasn't careful. Maybe if I missed a few Thunders, this could have gone differently. Ice Punch. Jinx is fast and has good, like, special stats, but her physical defense is not that good. Also, good heavens. Oh yeah, I forgot Simon has Thick Fat. That's why that didn't do that much. Oh well. Guess we're gonna see some full restore usage here. I'm going to use Body Slam because if it paralyzes, then I outspeed and I don't have to heal as much at the start of next fight. So yeah, if you guys want like riveting commentary over battles, you've come to the right place. Oh, that did like a lot. The full restore range is a lot higher in this game than I remember. It's like 20% instead of... It's probably like 25%. Anyways. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing well. I'm a little nervous because like I said, these episodes are just going to be me talking. Oh, that's annoying. These episodes are just going to be me like talking about the battles because, I mean, these are the hardest battles in the game, right? So I need to provide some sweet post-game commentary over them. Man, Attract is real annoying. Immobilized by Love. I'm just gonna hope she uses, like, Ice Beam or something and send in Charlie, because Charlie can easily outspeed this thing. So yeah, in between battles, I'm just gonna, like, thank the Lord that confuses you, so I'm glad that missed. In between battles, I'm just gonna, like, trade items. I might show it, I might not. I might just, like, give a post-battle, or a pre-battle checkup. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, whoever I think is gonna be the most useful is getting the leftovers in the fight. Things shouldn't be this way, I disagree. Someone had the amulet coin that fight, I know that. Only got a taste of the Pokemon League's power. Okay. Alright, we're in the Bruno, the fighting type gym leader's room. Gym leader? He's the Elite Four, man. Okay, now I have to go all the way back up and get my healing items. We didn't take that much damage in that fight. Yeah, okay, just like one Hyper Potion will fully heal us. I just feel like the Team Rocket theme is playing with us. That's really weird. Okay, anyways. Rachel definitely not leading us off this fight. Let's see. Let's take a look at who wants these leftovers, because we're going to take them off Rachel. I think Nicholas wants these leftovers, actually. Yeah, I think Nicholas and Victoria are going to get the leftovers, so I'll do that real quick. Alright, I gave Victoria and Nicholas the leftovers, and I also gave Vance the Quick Claw. I think Victoria is going to be pretty good for this, because Bruno, for some reason, has 2 Onyxes. So my strategy for this is to set up Sunny Day, Giga Drain his Onyx, so I get full health again. And then he's going to have, like, 3 other fighting types, which I can maybe Solar Beam to death, I'm not sure. Alright, Onyx number 1. I mean, the fact, like, this guy could have, like, a Primeape or a Poliwrath. There are other fighting types. He does not need to use double Onyx, but it is what it is. I checked, by the way, I was very surprised to learn that Victoria's physical defense is actually quite good. I underestimated her a lot. Like, when I was looking at Vileplume's base stats, I was like, oh, physical defense isn't that good. But then I checked it out and I was like, oh, wow, like, this... Victoria goes hard. This leftovers is just a waste of time because we're going to Giga Drain, but that's fun. So yeah, it's the Elite Four. Would I say I'm scared for any of these fights? Not really. Maybe I'm scared for, like, the final fight. I don't know. There are some, like, suspicious strategies I have, I wouldn't say planned, but, like... Basically, I had a lot of time to think while I was grinding off screen about these fights. And so, like, if one thing goes wrong, we might be in some hot water. But I'm not sure how likely it is for things to really go wrong. I'm not sure what Hitmonchan's best move is here. It might know, like, Fire Punch, which would suck. I imagine Hitmonchan probably knows, like, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, and, like, some fighting type move. That is a really unfortunate amount of damage. Also, it does know Rock Tomb, so we can't really send in Charlie anymore. So I'm going to Giga Drain so that he gets, hopefully, to, like, 40% yellow. And then Solar Beam should kill from there. I really can't imagine that... I mean, I don't know. If he's using Rock Tomb, like, a Sky Uppercut, well, don't we 4 times resist that? It shouldn't do that much. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Oh, man. See, this is tough, because now I want to send in Charlie because of Sunny Day, now Flamethrower will kill. But, I mean, Solar Beam kills from here anyway, so it doesn't matter. But, I don't know. The AI, like... I can try and predict the AI's moves, and usually I do a pretty good job, I think. But sometimes they just use random moves, and it's like, I could send in Charlie here because I'm assuming he's not going to use Rock Tomb. Which, I mean, it would have been a decent switch, but again, that Solar Beam still kills, so it's not that big of a deal. So anyways, yeah, we're just kind of fighting Bruno of the Elite Four. I gotta say, I've been having... Well, not recently. I had some mini-wheats, like, relatively recently. I think I may be, like, a serial hypocrite. Serial with a C, that is. Hitmonlee is pretty obnoxious. Because it's like, here's the thing about cereal. I've gone off on it several times, right? You can't just put, like, chocolate. We're just gonna Giga Drain and see what happens. Mega Kick is a really, really powerful move for him to have. I've gone off on the cereal and the lack of creativity before. And, like, but then I had mini-wheats, and mini-wheats has, like, the strawberry mini-wheats, the blueberry mini-wheats, they have maple brown sugar mini-wheats, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know why I look at mini-wheats with a different eye, I guess you could say, and it's... I understand if you think I'm a hypocrite for it, and I apologize, but, I don't know, it's how I feel. Anyways, Nicholas is good in this fight because he resists poison, well, he does resist poison, but he also resists fighting. And he also has some pretty good physical defense. Also Poison Point. did not activate, but it would have been cool if it did. How fast is Hitmonlee, you reckon? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move, and I'm just gonna heal and then hope he misses the Mega Kick. So, like, I'm not gonna use all 30 of these full restores in battle. That's just, like, ridiculous. That's not going to happen. How did he know? What a genius. Did I outspeed? Yeah, I outsped. So this probably kills. I don't know. So I'm not gonna use all 30 full restores in battle, but, like, once the battle is over, I'm at the point where I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not above just, like, fully healing my squad from 0. Leftovers is... Actually, we got a lot of leftovers use here because he's gonna full restore. That's fine. We should 2-hit with the Earthquake, so I'm not that worried about it. And then after this, he's going to have another Onyx, and then a secret 5th Pokemon. Whoa. We've actually seen it before, so it's not that special, but I imagine it does probably know, like, some pretty scary moves. So I think he's pretty likely to send in Onyx after this, just because Nicholas is weak to ground, and I imagine his Onyxes do know Earthquake. But yeah, I don't know. I remember these teams relatively well, so again, I didn't have to, like, look up anything. I just knew what the teams were, rather. But I didn't look up any movesets, because that would be kind of, I don't know. It's always kind of cheap to look up movesets, because then you're like, oh, fun fact, Bruno's Hitmonlee does not know a Rock-type move, so I could have sent in Charlie for free. And it's like, you know what? That's a cool fact, and I'm glad that I know it, but I also don't know it, so it's nice to have that fear. It's nice to have the uncertainty of unknowing. I like to just assume things, and then, yeah, I like to assume things is what I'm getting at. Earthquake. Okay, as long as this doesn't crit, we're fine. And now we're in the situation where I think I might have to sack someone for his last Pokemon. So it is a fighting type. I imagine it probably knows fighting move, rock move. After that, I have no idea. Machamp. Level 56, pretty strong. So I think my best play here is I'm going to heal up Victoria, and then we're just going to let Vance eat it. Sorry, Vance, you did your job, okay? Rock Tomb. But I can't send in Charlie. Does Rock Tomb hit you if you're flying? I'm actually not sure. I don't think it does, but I could be wrong. He could know, like, Earthquake for Nicholas. Let's send in Nicholas and see what happens. If we can get Poison Point to activate, that'd be pretty neat. Also, leftovers. Oh, I didn't realize you got leftovers when you switched in. That's actually pretty handy. Okay. Yeah, Earthquake. Okay, relatively... Well, not relatively slow. Slower than most of our team, I think. Nicholas is kind of fast. Okay, we resist Rock Tomb, but we are no longer faster than him, I will concede. He probably knows, like, Rock Tomb. He might know Cross Chop. Does that move exist yet? I think Cross Chop exists yet. And then after that, I don't know. Fighting types could have, like, anything. He could have Double Edge or something. We're still faster. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so at this point, the only thing I'm actually concerned about with the Elite Four, he knows Rock Tomb and Scary Face. This guy is interesting. The only thing I'm actually, like, afraid of in the Elite Four right now is... Oh, Citrus Berry, right. Well, I couldn't use it with Simon, because this guy's fighting. PP usage is what I'm afraid of. Because we only have so many Earthquakes, we only have so many Thunderbolts. So, like, yeah, I could spend all my Earthquakes killing this Machamp. Issue is that we might not have any for the next guy, you know? I'm going to use a Blizzard here, just because I don't think Blizzard is going to get much use. Good Poison Point? Well, maybe it's good, I don't know. He's just going to full restore, isn't he? Attack missed, lol. Actually, I think a Blizzard might kill from here when you add in the poison damage, so maybe this is okay. So yeah, that's the only thing I'm concerned about. I do have, like, Ethers and Max Elixirs, but I'm not, like, super wild about using those, so not too sure. Am I stupid? I thought that I did, like, way less the first time. Oh, that's fine, because now we can Charlie and kill him with Fly. Assuming that Fly actually hits. And assuming that Rock Tomb doesn't hit. Rock Tomb does not hit you when you're flying. I refuse to believe it. Okay. Ooh, actually, he might heal with when the poison damage knocks him down. Maybe I should have just used Flamethrower. I was just scared it wasn't doing enough damage. Okay, well now I look stupid. And now I'm getting hit by Rock Tomb because I outspeed him. Alright, I'm dumb. You got me. Fair enough. So far this Machamp has been the one true enemy we've had to face. Okay, I gotta say something. I have definitely been getting luckier than average this playthrough. That would not have killed without a crit. And I probably would have lost Charlie. Alright, Bruno eliminated, I guess. My job is done. Go face your next challenge, but will you face me? No, he will not. I always thought that was kind of interesting. Anyways, next challenge time. It's Lavender Town's theme, which is fitting because it's Agatha, the ghost-type user. Allegedly the ghost-type user. Okay, we need a revive for Vance and Nicholas. Actually, no, we're gonna use some rare candies because, I don't know. We need some levels eventually, I guess. Hey, level 47. Welcome back. Nice stats. Acid Armor. I knew he was going to learn this. No. I do think that, like, if I was trying to do the objectively correct thing, I would teach Acid Armor over Bite. But I'm not going to do it because I would feel dirty winning with, like, Acid Armor and just spamming Hyper Potions. I would not feel right about that. But anyways, we're going to heal up our squad. Simon is, like, really, really good against Agatha because he has Shadow Ball and he's already immune to Ghost-type attacks. So just, like, Simon's going to put in work here for sure. Though having said that, I'm actually not going to lead with Simon, I think. Who am I going to lead with? I'm going to lead with Nicholas. Okay, let me sort out some items here real quick. Okay, Victoria has the Quick Claw, Vance has the Black Glasses, and Simon has the Leftovers, and Nicholas still has the Leftovers. So we're gonna fight Agatha. So the reason I led with Nicholas instead of Simon is because Agatha has, like, an Arbok and a Golbat, and she has, I think, 2 Gengars. And she definitely has a 5th Pokemon as well that I cannot remember. The point is that not her entire team is Ghost, because there are only 3 Ghost types in Generation 1. And it's Gengar. Okay, I'm stupid. Oh, that's fine, though. So the reason I sent in Nicholas is because if she leads with Gengar, I can just switch out to Simon, and then he'll probably use Shadow Ball, and then Simon takes 0 damage. Sorry, she'll probably use Shadow Ball. And then Simon takes 0 damage. We're off to a rough start. Okay, I feel like 1 Shadow Ball probably just, like, straight up kills, because Gengar's physical defense can't be that good. But I mean, I might just run out of PP at this point. Also, Covet doesn't work because Ghost types are immune to normal, so once again, 3rd fight in a row, I just cannot use my berry for the life of me. Alright, well, worst case scenario... What is the worst case scenario? Well, the worst case scenario is nothing because we hit the Shadow Ball. But if this doesn't kill, it could be pretty bad. Okay, that's fine. That's not full restore range, so I'm okay with it. Okay, this is, like, pretty annoying. Double Team Confuse Ray. I imagine this thing probably knows, like, Sludge Bomb or Toxic or something. But if we can, like, hit through this, that'd be great. Oh, Simon, you're a champion. Remember when I was just saying how lucky I was getting? Yeah, that's still, like, a thing. That's fine. The game's not over yet. I still have plenty of time to reap my bad luck karma. Alright, what's next? Arbok, Golbat. Yeah, it's a Golbat. So... I mean, Rachel does really well against Golbat. And he's probably... I don't know. I'm just gonna hope he uses, like, Wing Attack or something. If he uses, like, Poison Fang, that could be annoying. But then if Static activates, it's fine. Air Cutter, that's not going to activate Static, but we do resist it. Yeah, Rachel has really, really good special defense, which I didn't really pick up on for a while. I checked out her special defense, and I was like, wow, this is not far off of, like, Nicholas's special defense. That's nice. That's really good, because now he gets knocked down into, or he uses a full restore. I would much, much rather him use a full restore on this Golbat than anything else. And I'm using Thunderbolt again so that... Sorry, I keep misgendering Agatha. So that she uses another full restore. Because if she full restores like a Gengar, that could be annoying. Though again, I don't think Gengar is like a real threat. Great. And now I'm going to use... Nice. Oh, it doesn't matter, she's full restoring. And now I'm going to use Shockwave just to save on a... Oh, okay. Save on a Thunderbolt PP, but she was smart enough not to double full restore. I wonder if the AI does get smarter as you go deeper into the Elite Four. I'm not sure about that. I would guess probably not, but there's no real way of telling unless I was, like, willing to look it up. There's the Arbok. Okay, what is Arbok going to do? I feel like this Arbok knows, like, Glare. But other than that, like, if he tries to poison me, I'm just gonna, like, switch out to Nicholas and then Earthquake it to death. I feel like Arbok just does absolutely nothing against Nicholas. Like, yeah, we tanked that. This is, like, 10 damage. Okay, I was a little bit off, I'll admit. Alright, the Leftovers. So hopefully this, like, I don't know. I'm just hoping I don't get paralyzed, because getting paralyzed is very obnoxious. I could have taunted to avoid the glare. That actually would have been really smart. Oh, man. Remember when I said taunt was gonna get another use? Don't screech. It will, okay? Its time is coming. It's not right now. Look, we Leftovers back up to full health, so it's fine. Yeah, we're kind of like running out of Earthquakes, but thankfully Earthquake is really, really terrible against the next Elite Four member, so I'm not that concerned about it. Arbok down. So she has another Gengar, and I just cannot remember what her 5th Pokemon is. What do you got, Agatha? Oh, it's Haunter. Oh, I did not think she was going to roll up with a Haunter. Well... You want to, like, use Shadow Ball? That'd be cool. I mean, he's not going to use, like, a Poison-type move because we resist it, so I think he's pretty likely to use Shadow Ball. Okay, that's annoying. Hypnosis has, like, 60% accuracy. Oh, and it's really annoying because now we have to use the Pokeflute to wake up, and that takes forever. But I moved some items to the top. I did not move the Pokeflute to the top. I can't move in battle either. Pokeflute time. Very nostalgic for Simon, because this was the tune that we caught him to. Or maybe it's traumatic, I'm not sure. You know, Valerie's a good trainer. I trust her to have her Pokemon's best interests at heart. Curse, that's really annoying. It cuts his HP in half, and every turn I take a quarter of my health. I'm gonna try and Shadow Ball it. Am I? Yeah, I'm gonna try and Shadow Ball it, and then if he, like, puts me to sleep again, I'll just cry. Okay. No tears will be shed on this channel, not yet. Have I ever? No, I'm never gonna, like, cry on this channel. I'm never gonna play a game that's, like, emotional, because that would be... I would rather just play it for the first time by myself, and I wouldn't want to, like, spoil that by trying to provide good commentary over, like, Lee dying in The Walking Dead spoilers. So I'm gonna take a quarter of my health here, but, like, what can this thing actually do to me? Gengar could know, like, Psychic, but my special defense stat is really good. I think I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. Yeah, Gengar's physical attack sucks, so I don't think that does much. I'll admit that did more than I was anticipating. And in fact, now Simon is actually just dead. Oh, but that's fine. I'm not really that worried about it. The citrus berry. Alright, so now we have options. I could send in Vance and do some, like, biting. Okay, so Curse does, like, what, 52? Ooh, how did he know? Please do 52, I'd be so smart. Oh, he's a genius. Okay, but, like, don't know Pursuit, though, that'd be really annoying. Nicholas, like, cannot do anything to Gengar, but he's a pretty safe switch, so I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt here. That would have been the sickest Pursuit of his entire life. Pursuit is a move that hits you, when you try to switch out, so that'd be really funny. Okay. I do need to hit this guy a little bit, just because, or Shadow Ball, sorry, does half, so I would like to get a Blizzard off here. Another Shadow Ball. That's probably going to do quite a bit. Gengar's special attack is quite high, and now it's even higher. Alright. As long as this doesn't knock below 25%, I am feeling peachy keen, Avril Lavigne. Yeah. Everyone point and laugh. Look at the idiot. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I've been getting really lucky this playthrough, huh? That makes me nervous. You know what? No, actually... No, I'm fine with this. I got really, really unlucky with, like, Zapdos. That was where I used up all my... That's why I caught Zapdos, huh? Everyone was like... Okay, no one was like this, but in my head I was thinking people are gonna be like, why are you catching Zapdos now? Right? Okay, that's, like, kind of unlucky, but I'm not that worried about it. Why are you catching Zapdos now, huh? Why aren't you waiting for a more opportune time? I'll tell you why I'm catching Zapdos now, because I'm getting all my bad luck out of the way before I fight Agatha. Okay. If this thing knows Hypnosis, I just realized it probably knows Dream Eater, which is, like, really, really annoying. So, I'm just gonna Poke Flute every single turn. This thing's best move is... So it knows Sludge Bomb, you know the one. Oh, let's go. It knows Sludge Bomb, Hypnosis, Shadow Ball, and probably Dream Eater is its fourth move. If he uses Dream Eater here, that's great, because it just wastes its turn. And then I can just Shadow Ball for the kill, assuming that Hypnosis misses again next turn. Oh, it's Nightmare. Okay, that just does damage to you every turn if you're asleep. It's not that scary. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Alright, finally missed the Hypnosis. That didn't take too long. He just kind of hit me with a Shadow Ball. Or, sorry, he hit me with a Sludge Bomb. He can't hit me with a Shadow Ball. But as you can see, level 58 Gengar. We're definitely getting there in terms of the levels, but... Yeah, no, still not that concerned about it, really. We defeated Elite Four Agatha. I'm something special, child. No amulet coin, though, so no double money. You win! I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now. I shall, to our semi-final challenge. As a kid, I always thought this was so weird how dramatic this is. Listen, this is not the final fight, okay? Everyone knows it. There's no one on Earth who is surprised that this guy is not the final fight. At least not in these games. Alright, let's just heal up real quick. Alright, I think this is what the squad looks like. Vance now has the leftovers, and that's basically it, I think. I'm gonna lead with Rachel, okay? My strategy for this fight is to just outspeed his opening Pokemon with Rachel and then kill it in one shot. Because he opens with Gyarados, my personal favorite Pokemon of all time. And Gyarados is water flying for some reason, so it's quad weak to electricity. If I can outspeed this, it just dies to Thunderbolt, like, easily. If I don't outspeed it, he might use, like, Hyper Beam and kill me. But I'm not gonna consider that as an option, therefore it probably won't happen. Intimidate, does not matter. Look how weird Gyarados looks. He's so, like, coiled up. Okay, good. First Pokemon eliminated. There's no way this doesn't one-shot. Gyarados is, like, super, super weak to electricity. Which upsets me, because, like, this guy is the Dragon-type trainer, and he uses Gyarados, because Gyarados is, like, kind of a dragon-like Pokemon. Which I get, but, like, why didn't they just make Gyarados, like, a water dragon, you know? It doesn't... I don't really understand it. Dragonair is just a Dragon-type. I think Simon is, like, maybe a safe switch, I don't know. So Dragon is only weak to Dragon and Ice, and I just realized I forgot to teach Dragon Claw to Charlie. But that's fine. Really, we won't need it this fight. Dragon Rage just does 40 damage. I'm kind of surprised he, like, knows that at this point in the game. Although, fun fact, No, I can't cover this thing. The time is not right. Dang, you can't get paralyzed now. Fun fact, in Generation 1, there was one Dragon-type move, and that was Dragon Rage. So it was impossible to have a super effective attack against dragons, because it just does 40 damage, and that's the attack. That's fun. I guess I'll Brick Break it to try and prevent a full restore coming in. I could have, like, forced a full restore, but I don't know. I like to try and avoid them. I'm not into, Okay, that's fun. Not into forcing them if I can avoid it. Like, a full restoreless fight would be nice. Okay. Hyper Beam. I believe every single Pokemon on his team knows that. And quite frankly, it's really, really powerful, so this might do a lot. The advantage is that if he uses Hyper Beam, which, I mean, it's his last resort there, but if he uses Hyper Beam, you do just get, like, a free turn. He has to recharge afterwards. And it also means he can't heal that turn, so that's really good. Second Dragonair on the field. If this thing Hyper Beams, I think he might Hyper Beam because I'm kind of low on health. And if he does do that, then I'm just going to hit up a sweet full restore. Right, this is my first one in battle, okay? The first one's free. Cool. So he has a second Dragonair, he has Dragonair's Evolution, and then he has Aerodactyl as his other Pokemon. Hyper Beam is great. Paralyzing Dragonair is not that good because it has Shed Skin, which means it naturally heals status conditions. That wasn't a crit, really? That did so much more damage. Whatever. Now we can live another one with these leftovers. Yeah, I mean, might as well try and paralyze it just in case we outspeed it next turn. So Lance is, like, kind of a scary fight. Kind of. Outright Safeguard. He's stupid. It's kind of a scary fight in the sense that he does know some powerful moves, but I'm not, like, that afraid of it. Safeguard again. Again, using Brick Break to try and avoid a full restore. Like, if he full restores his ace Pokemon, it's kind of scary, but also his ace Pokemon is really, really weak to ice. It's Dragon Flying, which quad weak to ice. If Nicholas can get a Blizzard off, it's just dead. That's fine. So yeah, I'm hoping that Vance can get an Aurora Beam off, which probably won't kill by itself. But, I don't know, Dragon is special, so Vance can probably tank a... What is a Dragon-type move in this game? Dragon Claw? But Dragon Claw isn't that powerful. Oh, no, you know what? Outrage exists in this game. If he has Outrage... Oh, speak of the devil. Outrage is... It's like Dragon-type Thrash, so it's really, really strong. Not so strong against special walls, though. Nice. I think Outrage is also a move where you can't heal while you're using it, because it locks you in, right? So this guy has a lot of, like, anti-heal tech. I imagine this is Aerodactyl. No, it's Dragonite. Okay. Oh my god, insane play incoming. It's happening. Gift from the office, Michael Scott, Steve Carell, it's happening, it's happening. Don't kill. Oh my god, that's gonna kill. That's so annoying. I was gonna covet and steal a citrus berry. Please live, please live, please live. The time wasn't right. I did use covet off screen, by the way, and I did, in fact, I stole some Rost berries from Growlithe in the Cinnabar Mansion, which was funny. Okay. So he has to recharge. I don't think this is going to kill, but it might force him to full restore, which would be good because then I get a free turn to just Aurora Beam him again. Wow, that did not as much as I was expecting. Okay. Hopefully he just uses Hyper Beam again. Wing attack, okay. That did a really annoying amount of damage. Yeah, Dragonite is a really, really strong Pokemon. But he's gonna full restore here. And then I just Aurora Beam him again. I'm just kidding, he has a Citrus Berry. Right. Okay, so what's the play against the Citrus Berry? I feel like I need Vance to win this fight. And Vance cannot tank, like, any other attacks from this guy. I think someone's getting sacked here. I'm just gonna be realistic with you. Rachel could be really good against Aerodactyl. I'm sorry, Victoria. At the time, you just don't stack up that well against this guy's team. I can't believe I forgot to teach Dragon Claw. This fight would have been a lot easier. Would it have been? It would have been slightly easier. Okay. Hyper Beam is fine. Victoria would have died to, like, anything this guy had anyways. That's really, really irritating. This is gonna sound sick, but I did not want Victoria to live that. Because now I can't Aurora Beam with Vance. But that's fine. We're just gonna heal up Vance real quick, and... Is there any downside to setting up a Sunny Day? Yeah, there is, because it would make Vance's moves do less damage. I just kinda, yeah. Sorry, Victoria, I need you to get sacked here in order to win this fight. She'll have her day, okay? She'll understand. We have a very understanding team here. Okay, so Vance should be able to live a Hyper Beam, at which point Aurora Beam. I guess we're about to find out. I really hope he can live this. If he can, I have to rely on Nicholas for a blizzard, which is not really something I'm excited about. Dangerously cheesy. That HP stat is kind of nutty. I won't deny it. You know what, Vance? You're probably just gonna, like, die here, but you get a nice little rare candy after this fight, maybe. I don't know. Rare candy, it just gives you enough XP to level up, so it kind of does waste all this XP. But maybe that's fine. Okay, so Aerodactyl is rock flying, aka we're not sending in Charlie. Do I have, like, a better play than just, like, sack Vance here? I could full restore and see what he does. This is my third healing item. Let's send in Nicholas, because if he uses a rock-type move, Nicholas resists it. And if he uses, like, wing attack or something, then maybe Poison Point activates, I don't know. Ancient Power. That does have a 10% chance to raise all of his stats, which would be really obnoxious. Oh, I saw the pause and I saw the animation and I got really scared. But we're fine. Well, for now at least. Just Blizzard him? I don't know. Yeah, wing attack, sure, you got me. Blizzard might put him in full restore range, but again, Nicholas is not who I'm relying on to win this fight. I'm relying on Rachel or Vance. I'm not confident that Rachel could actually outspeed him. Aerodactyl is really, really fast. Okay. That's not going to be full restore range. There's no way I'm Mega Horn. It just isn't going to happen. Okay, Hyper Beam is good. Hyper Beam is a free dub, as they call it, because, like I said, he can't heal the following turn. So that's Lance eliminated. Got a level 60 Dragonite, and we still have not successfully used Covet in battle. But don't worry, next fight, it's all going to come to a head. And look, Rachel gets to level 49, feeling good. Alright. Must recharge, shame. I should have used Shockwave, that was dumb. Not optimal PP usage, oops. Alright, Lance eliminated. And we're not getting double money, unfortunately, but I'll get back all that money I spent on full restores somehow, I promise. I didn't look at the stats, but I'm sure they were great. We defeated Elite Four Vance. Lance, there's a lot of answers going on today. I am indeed a Pokemon Master. Thanks for the $6,000, loser.